They offer bicycle rentals. They even have a little free library. That's really sweet. They also offer day use parking, so you can come in and enjoy the park for the day without staying overnight. They got parking lot 1 and 2, and it goes on and on. Alright, so this is kind of cool. Look at this. They offer a bike fix-it station. Look, they've got, so you put your bike up here. They have air for the tires. They have screwdrivers and instructions. Now that's pretty cool. It's the first time I've seen that offered anywhere. Wow, look at that. Yep, they sure do.
See you, Simba?
See you, Simba? A large playground where kids can be kids. Very convenient dump station that you can drive through. Most people do it on their way out, however, because otherwise you have to make a quick turnaround and come back to it. Those of you so not inclined to get out in a tent or an RV, they do have a couple of nice little log cabins to rent. From what we can tell, there's only 2. So if you're interested in the cabins, try to book them soon. Each electrical site has the electrical box for both 30 and 50 amps, a fire ring, and picnic table. The one we've stayed in 2, and both of them were very level. I can't say about all the others, but ours were level. And as you can see, they're kind of spaced nicely. You can fit your rig as well as your tow vehicle in one lot. Now, they do not have dumping on each site, but they do have a dump site, as well as they do not offer water on each site either. Every I'd say 5 or so spots they offer community type faucets for you to hook up and get water from. And if you're lucky enough to get a campsite located right next to one of these spigots, as long as you have a Y on your spigot valve, you can leave it hooked up. Hey there, my traveling Pisces peeps.
Hey, what's up?
Why do you sound so... Oh.
Relax.
Is it because it's raining out?
That too, and I'm relaxed.
Rainy day and Mondays always get you down.
I'm relaxed.
Oh, and he's relaxed.
Just chilling.
Ooh, chilling. Ooh.
Ready to go to work.
Yep, I know you are. So I've got him making sure that we do our closeout before he heads off to work today, because we're going to be leaving today and headed a little north, about 2 hours to another 1,000 trails. But first, we wanted to give our review on where we are staying at today. It's not 1,000 Trails. It is the Northwest River Campground and RV Park in Chesapeake, Virginia.
Mhm.
Wow, aren't you proud of me, Bill?
Did a
I
good
actually
job.
remembered where we
Very
were.
good.
It's because I've been taking my vitamins.
There you go. Get that memory going.
That's right.
So
That's right. So it's a really great campground, I think. What do you think?
I don't know. I haven't really been able to enjoy much of it because I've been working. So
I know,
coming
I
home and it's
know.
almost dark. So I mean, but the little bit that I've seen, it looks like it was really really nice. So
Yeah, I mean,
used to use your
it's
words, it's really
I
nice.
know, me and nice. He always says I use nice too much. Yeah, I mean, it's in the middle of a forest. It's a very lush, green, beautiful forest. The all of the hookups, they have electric for each hookup. They have water that is kind of community, so you kind of have to fill up and then
Yeah,
get into your spot unless
yeah.
you're located near a one of the water spigots of a Y. You can hook up your water to it so that others can still use it, which is a great option to have. And then they do have a dump on site, just not at the units. But I mean, nonetheless, it was $25 a night, and it was pretty crowded during the weekend. I don't know if that's because it was the holiday weekend or just because it was the weekend. A
A
lot
lot of
of
tent campers.
yeah, a lot of
Wow.
tent campers, and everybody here was pretty much local except for one other RV that we spoke to. They were from, I think it was Oregon.
Yeah, so it's definitely off the path. I mean, it's not like anywhere near any highways or anything like this.
Right.
So this would definitely have to be your destination. So
And I mean, they do have some stores and restaurants, cinema cafe about 10 miles up the road, so it's not bad. But I don't think there's any Uber or anything in the area.
yeah, I mean it's really close to the North Carolina border. So if you want to go down to the Outer Banks, that's definitely a day trip. Um, Kitty Hawk, things like that.
Yeah.
So
Norfolk, Chesapeake, Virginia
yeah,
Beach,
definitely
Suffolk.
central to all of those locations. So you definitely can park here, get your tow out or rent a car or whatever you want to do, and get
Absolutely.
around the area and see quite a bit.
Absolutely. And so the other RVers that were here, they're actually here because their son is stationed in Norfolk, so they're visiting him for a few weeks. So it's very, very accessible and convenient for anybody looking to come visit family or friends that are in the military stationed here in Norfolk. What else? They have a lot of amenities. They have bicycle rentals. They have paddle boat,
Canoes.
canoes, kayak rentals. They have miniature golf, trails, lots of trails. They've got hiking trails, biking trails, equestrian trails. You see horses coming throughout the campground. Um, and a pretty nifty little bicycle repair station, which I've never seen at any of the parks so far. So that was kind of cool.
I didn't see it.
And then a small little convenience store. Not really anything there except for like maybe sodas and things like that. Not much to write home about. But if you love the outdoors and you prefer a campground that isn't just a concrete pad, this is definitely the place to stay. And it's
And they got
actually,
big snakes too.
yes, we saw. Yeah, you'll see it in a second. We were out hiking towards one of the bridges, and I noticed something up on two trees, and I was like, "Wait, is that a snake?" Whenever it was very, very long black rat snake, which is harmless, non-venomous, but nonetheless, seeing it up in the trees kept me and Demetria looking up the rest of our time while we were out on hikes. And I think that's about it. Oh, they do have a couple of cabins. And yeah, and I think that's it. So if you are in the area and you're looking for a very convenient campsite that is not going to break the bank because all the other ones in the area are quite expensive, I would definitely check it out.
Check it out.
All right, off to work we go. Peace out.
Ciao for now.
Ciao for now. A little bit. Not sure if you can see it, but from a distance we saw this snake hanging out on two trees. Do you see that? Can you see it?
Oh, that's a dead one. That's the deadly one. That's a black mamba.
It's not no black mamba. Baby, what happened? You saw that snake and got so scared you ran up here?
I saw a snake.
But baby, you do remember that the snake was climbing up the tree, right? So if it was climbing up the tree, don't you think that it could climb up there and get you and you'd have nowhere to go? Oh, what are you doing, babe?
He's getting out of here.